Every year, as the weather warms up and the snow clears, residential neighborhoods go through a predictable cycle. There is a deeply entrenched assumption in real estate that the spring thaw is the universally correct time to list a property. It feels intuitive. The weather is pleasant, gardens are blooming, and people are eager to start fresh. But because so many homeowners follow this same conventional wisdom, a massive wave of housing inventory hits the local market all at once. Suddenly, a neighborhood that had 0 homes for sale has a dozen, all competing for the same set of eyes. This creates a secondary problem. Spring weather certainly attracts high foot traffic to open houses, but it also fills those rooms with casual window shoppers who are out looking at homes simply as a weekend activity. This chart highlights the inefficiency of that diluted market. You see a massive column for spring foot traffic, yet it results in a relatively tiny number of actual closed offers. Sellers get plenty of views, but very few commitments. Adhering to the myth of the spring selling season often traps homeowners in artificial competition, forcing them to fight for attention against identical properties and extending their total days on market. As summer fades into fall, the market behavior shifts. Casual sellers often withdraw their listings, assuming they've missed their window and deciding to wait until the following year. This graph tracks housing inventory from August through October. The supply of available homes drops sharply. While foot traffic drops, the number of highly motivated buyers remains stable. At this intersection, market dynamics flip. Leverage moves away from the buyer, back to the seller. This concentrated fall demand is driven by specific external pressures. Buyers are managing corporate relocations, strict holiday settlement deadlines, or end-of-year tax planning. They are on a clock, and they need a house now. By listing in the fall, you position your home in a window where you face the lowest competition of the year while selling to the most motivated demographic in the market. To capitalize on these high-urgency buyers, you have to eliminate transaction friction, any physical, financial, or emotional barrier that gives a buyer a reason to hesitate. You start by removing financial friction. The left column shows a speculative spring price, which relies on a crowded market to drive interest. The right column shows a launch price based on current fall data. A precise, competitive number captures immediate attention from buyers who are watching the market daily for the right opportunity. Physical friction is equally important. Serious fall buyers are looking for homes they can move into immediately. They will see deferred maintenance, like a loose cabinet handle or worn caulk, as a sign that the rest of the home hasn't been cared for. You address this by focusing on smart, noticeable updates, deep cleaning the floors, applying fresh paint to high-traffic rooms, and fixing small, immediate repairs. A buyer should feel immediate confidence the moment they step onto the porch and turn a front door handle that works perfectly. Finally, you can remove emotional friction through subtle seasonal presentation. Keeping walkways clear of leaves, maintaining neutral decor, and using warm interior lighting helps a buyer build an immediate connection with the space. By systematically removing these physical, financial, and emotional barriers, the home stands out as a turnkey solution for buyers who are ready to close before the end of the year. Consider a recent case study from Lakeville. A homeowner reached out last October, initially worried that they had missed the best season to sell and fearing that buyers wouldn't show up. Instead of waiting for spring, they applied the fall playbook. They executed smart physical updates, used warm seasonal staging, and launched with a price based on current inventory data. The listing stood out in a market with very few options. In the first weekend, the home drew interest from several qualified, deadline-driven buyers who were eager to move before the holidays. This result was not an anomaly. It was the direct outcome of aligning a prepared property with the specific inventory levels and buyer urgency unique to the fall season. When you present a clean, inviting home to buyers who are actively racing against the calendar, you make it easy for them to say yes. Sellers who understand these market mechanics don't have to wait for the spring crowd. They can list with confidence and move forward with their plans while the rest of the market sleeps.